Top custom LLM development companies to cooperate with in 2026. You've decided your business needs a custom LLM, but finding the right company to build it is harder than it should be. Hundreds of vendors claim LLM expertise, and most are configuring prompts on top of someone else's API and calling it a custom solution. We went through dozens of companies and evaluated them on what actually matters. Can they train and fine-tune models on your data? Have they deployed systems that handle real production traffic? Do they deliver measurable business outcomes? And what happens after launch? Here are the companies that made the cut. Inoxoft. Inoxoft is a top custom LLM development company with 200+ projects shipped across healthcare, finance, real estate, education, and logistics. Their team of 200+ engineers holds ISO 27001 certification and a 5.0 over 5. Clutch rating, building production-grade systems that clients fully own. They deliver production-ready LLM pilots in 1 to 4 weeks, cutting time to market by up to 40% compared to assembling an internal team. Every deployment runs on your infrastructure with your data, eliminating cloud lock-in and third-party API dependency. Built-in confidence scores, audit trails, and explainability features mean your compliance team can actually approve the system. Their hybrid architecture combines smaller, fine-tuned models with targeted API calls, reducing operational costs by 30 to 40%. Post-deployment support includes continuous monitoring, retraining cycles, and performance optimization tied to your evolving business data. InData Labs. InData Labs places data scientists inside your team to build LLM tools anchored in properly prepared enterprise data. E-commerce, logistics, and HR analytics are where they consistently deliver strong results. Models start from audited, structured data, which means higher accuracy from the first iteration. Single vendor delivery from scoping through production removes the coordination tax of managing multiple firms. Reusable patterns from e-commerce and logistics. Verticals accelerate project timelines. Effectivesoft serves industries where a single incorrect model output can trigger fines, lawsuits, or patient harm. Healthcare and financial services dominate their client base, and their process reflects those stakes at every phase. Dedicated hallucination reduction workflows catch and correct inaccurate outputs before they reach end users. Governance infrastructure such as data lineage, version control, and audit documentation is shipped as part of every engagement LLM module slot into your existing enterprise stack without requiring downtime or platform migration. Leewayhertz developed Z-Brain, an enterprise orchestration platform that turns custom LLM development into reusable infrastructure. The platform works with GPT-4, Llama, Vicuna, and Mistral, keeping you free from single vendor dependency. Z-Brain lets you scale from one LLM application to many across departments without rebuilding each time. RLHF workflows refine model behavior based on structured human feedback tied to your quality benchmarks. Intelligent task routing assigns each query to the most cost-effective model capable of handling it. Azati fields a research-grade engineering team that digs into model architecture when something underperforms. Domain-specific fine-tuning and RAG for finance, healthcare, and logistics are their bread and butter. You get senior engineers building your system RAG pipelines, ground model responses in your verified data, cutting hallucination rates without expensive retraining, compact project timelines, move ideas from prototype to production before your market window closes. Bacancy technology assigns a consistent engineering team to your project from kickoff through delivery, which means no rotating contractors, no re-explaining your business every sprint. LangChain-powered applications and enterprise chatbots are their primary output. Stable teams develop deep context on your domain, eliminating the productivity loss of staff changes. Multi-step AI workflows built on LangChain chain together model calls, data retrievals, and tool actions into coherent systems. Budget-friendly engagement models. Open production quality LLM development to startups and scaling companies. Solulab solves the last mile problem in LLM deployment, connecting your custom model to the CRMs, ERPs, and operational databases where your team actually works. Healthcare, logistics, and supply chain organizations are their core clients. Models wire directly into Salesforce, SAP, or proprietary internal systems. As a standard part of delivery, private hosting options ensure sensitive enterprise data never touches external servers. Conversational interfaces unify siloed data sources into a single, queryable layer for employees and customers. Dataroot Labs brings genuine AI research capability to client projects, which is useful when your problem doesn't have an established playbook. Custom LLM training, multimodal processing, and production ML ops form their core offering across finance, legal, and HR. Original research capacity means they solve novel challenges, ML ops infrastructure, with automated monitoring and retraining ships. Alongside every model, rapid MVP cycles get a working system in front of real users before you scale investment. Markovate concentrates on industries buried in unstructured documents, such as healthcare systems, processing patient records, insurers handling claims, and banks reviewing contracts. Their models arrive pre-tuned to that specialized vocabulary. Healthcare and insurance domain knowledge is embedded in the model before your project. Specific fine-tuning even begins. Document intelligence pipelines convert chaotic enterprise data into structured, decision-ready outputs. Lean team structure keeps senior talent directly involved in your build. Master of Code, Global Master of Code. Global builds customer-facing AI products where the LLM talks directly to your end users. Their Loft orchestration framework coordinates multiple models inside a single application, serving retail, banking, and telecom at scale. Loft assigns each user query to the optimal model, balancing response quality against compute cost. Automatically full product development, such as UX research, engineering, model integration, and deployment, runs through one team. High-volume production experience in banking and telecom means availability and compliance are engineered in Neuramonks. Neuramonks ties every LLM engagement to a specific, quantifiable business outcome agreed before development starts. Their agentic AI capability builds systems that execute complex multi-step processes without human intervention. Engagements are scoped around a target metric, including cost reduction, throughput increase, and resolution rate. Agentic workflows handle sequential, branching tasks autonomously across enterprise systems. Rapid production deployment means you're measuring real results. Winder.ai employs PhD-level engineers, whose client list includes Google, Shell, Microsoft, and Stability AI. They take on the projects other firms can't solve, such as complex generative systems, reinforcement learning, and custom architectures built from scratch. Doctoral-level expertise enables custom model design when off-the-shelf fine-tuning hits a ceiling. Reinforcement learning capability extends AI applications into optimization, scheduling, and autonomous decision-making. Strategy and implementation come from the same senior engineers. Azumo handles both the LLM and the application it lives inside, so your custom model ships as a feature within a working product. Combined AI and software engineering means one vendor delivers the model, the app, and the deployment. Fine-tuning engagements are scoped for mid-market budgets without over-engineering the solution. RAG and LangChain expertise. Keep application responses grounded in your actual business data. Tekrevol merges LLM development with native mobile and web app expertise. When your AI feature needs to reach users across iOS, Android, and browsers simultaneously, their cross-platform background eliminates the need for a second development partner. AI features ship inside polished, production-ready app experiences on every major platform. Agent development ranges from basic conversational bots to autonomous multi-step workflows. Years of consumer app development inform their approach to AI-powered UX and user engagement. Softweb solutions anchors. LLM customization in your existing enterprise infrastructure, databases, ERPs, and workflow tools using Azure AI, AWS Bedrock, and open-source models. Manufacturing, healthcare, and retail are their strongest verticals. Your LLM plugs into current systems without requiring infrastructure replacement or parallel environments. Cloud-agnostic delivery matches hosting to your specific compliance, latency, and cost constraints. Operational and manufacturing experience means they build AI for environments where reliability and precision are mandatory. Why develop custom LLMs with Inoxoft? What separates Inoxoft from the rest of this list is the combination of speed, ownership, and long-term accountability in a single engagement. Speed without shortcuts. Production-ready MVPs ship in 1 to 4 weeks using pre-trained model accelerators. Full custom systems deploy 2.5 times faster than the industry average without sacrificing quality. Full lifecycle ownership. You own everything, including model weights, training pipeline, and deployment infrastructure. No recurring API dependency, vendor lock-in, or surprises when you want to switch providers. Security and compliance built-in, ISO 27001, certified with GDPR and SOC 2 compliance baked into every project. Encrypted pipelines, zero data retention policies, and audit trails on every output make their systems ready for regulated industries from day one. Share your use case with Inoxoft's AI team and get an honest assessment with a realistic timeline and cost estimate, no commitment required. Wrapping up. The right vendor depends on your industry, your data readiness, and whether you need RAG, fine-tuning, or full custom training. The best partner is the one whose experience aligns with your specific situation. For detailed company profiles with case study links, cost breakdowns, and a full evaluation framework, read the complete guide to the top custom LLM development companies in 2026.